There are 73 mobs in Minecraft, and I'm going to attempt to kill every single one. From the harmless parrot, I'm sorry little dream parrot, to the absolutely terrifying warden. Oh no. Oh my god. Do you think an idiot like me can do it? I spawned in on this weird looking hill with a mission. Kill every mob in Minecraft. With no plan whatsoever, I jumped down the mountainside into this mangrove swamp to punch a tree. But before I could even get my hands on any wood, I spotted a frog. My first victim. After collecting the basic materials, I looked for a mob that I could actually eat because I was on really low HP. The next mob I found was a tropical fish, and I made sure to kill a ton of them so I could get back to full health. I continued to explore this really awesome mangrove swamp before reaching the ocean. This would allow me to kill 4 new mobs: codfish, squid, a dolphin, and a pufferfish. Before I knew it, nighttime began to fall. Whoa, that's a lot of creepers. Ah! What the heck? I hate creepers so much. As the night progressed, I steered around in my little chest boat, removing from life any new mobs that I found. I ended a zombie, a turtle, a skeleton, a horse, and then finally a spider before the sun started to come up. With the sun up, I deadened a few sheep for food before running back into the mangrove swamp for blood. I mean experience. I knew I was going to need good materials for upcoming mobs, so I dove into a cave to collect some iron for armor and tools. I stymied a bat, thwarted a glow squid, and even managed to find some diamonds. At this point, things were going pretty smooth. I've gotten 15 mobs so far, which is good progress, but remember, I still need to fight the strongest mobs in Minecraft. The Ender Dragon, the Wither, and the Warden. When I left the cave, it was night again, which allowed me to scotch a husk, then a bunny, a salmon, and a cute little kitty cat. The next day, I obliterated an iron golem, then expunged a villager before looking for a savannah. I spotted a pillager outpost earlier in the savannah and wanted to see if it had something special in it. It'd be crazy if that pillager outpost had a lay in it. It does! I know you were just captured, but I really need to complete this challenge, so... Stop running! Why are these things so fast? Come here, you big blue cockroach! Thankfully, there were 2 allays, so one was able to follow me around while I mercilessly quelled every mob in sight. Don't tell anyone what you just saw, okay? At this point, I was beginning to come up with an actual plan for this challenge that would help me finish it in the fastest way. If I speedrun Minecraft and make it out to the end cities, I'll be able to get an elytra, which will allow me to fly around killing mobs really fast. I'll also get some enchanted diamond armor and tools for the tough one. That meant for now, the plan of action was jumping into the Nether for blaze rods and ender pearls. I ran around the savannah, owning a few mobs that I needed to kill, while also looking for a lava pool. I found one and would have made it dream style, but the lava lake was messed up, so I decided to mine the obsidian instead. That night, I built the portal and decided to set up my base of operations around the portal. Then after some sleep, I dove into the Nether. As soon as I stepped through the portal, I spotted the corner of a bastion. Speedrun C. I carefully bridged over to the bastion, and as I got closer, my heart started racing for some reason. I towered up and killed a piglin on top of the bastion before collecting some nether gold for gold boots so the piglins wouldn't attack me. But the piglin brutes still attack you whether you're wearing gold or not, so I was still really nervous. I attempted to make my way inside, but I was just too scared of dying in a bastion. So I settled on killing a piglin, and carefully I killed a piglin brute before hastily making my escape. I don't know why, but I'm just so scared of bastions. I can come back for pearls later though, so for now, let's just find the fortress. As I explored the Nether looking for a nether fortress, I killed a hoglin, a magma cube, and got this cool shot on a ghast that just appeared out of nowhere. What the? I continued to explore near and far, but I just couldn't find a fortress, and I found myself running around in circles. Sorry about this. I found and killed a strider before deciding I needed to find some new terrain. So I had the great idea to cross this giant lava lake to find some new terrain, however it turned out to not be such a great idea. Where's the pearl? Come on. No. After dying in the Nether, I was feeling really demotivated to keep going. If I'm this bad, how am I gonna kill the warden? But I had to remember I'd already killed half of the mobs needed to complete this challenge, so after taking a short break, I ran to the swamp to look for caves and iron for new armor. I also found and completely obliterated a bee, then maimed a witch before jumping back into the Nether, determined to find that fortress. This time, I decided to head in the opposite direction I first headed in, and I found the fortress within minutes. The fortress! Hey, first drop! As I explored the fortress looking for blazes, I found 5 diamonds in chests, which allowed me to get back my diamond sword and my pickaxe I lost to lava. A little later, I found a blaze spawner and got to gathering blaze rods. After collecting 9 blaze rods, I made my way out of the fortress, but of course not before checking a wither skeleton off my list. Give me a skull? Well, I'll be back for those later anyway. After leaving the fortress, I headed back to my nether portal and decided to spend a few minutes collecting ender pearls the old-fashioned way instead of trying to enter a bastion. After collecting 16 pearls and 9 rods, I started really preparing for the Ender Dragon fight by getting back a full set of iron armor, then collecting a bunch of arrows and gunpowder for fireworks, as well as a ton of dirt for placing blocks. I also came across a drowned and an axolotl while exploring a lush cave. Back home, I named my ally Blue Boy, then got scared half to death by this wandering trader. I'll gladly annihilate a wandering trader any day. After killing a wandering trader and his llamas, I collected all my materials and set off to kill that dragon. The stronghold wasn't too far away and I found it right outside this village. As I dug down, I ended up in a mine shaft, so I killed a cave spider before finding the stronghold and starting my search for the portal. It was weirdly broken up, which made it even harder to traverse, but I eventually found the portal room. I killed some silverfish, then started placing down the eyes and dove in. I didn't want to spend too long on the dragon fight, so I brought some beds to try and one cycle, but you know things didn't go as planned. Sure, I did know how to one cycle, but the last time I did it was like 8 months ago. Oh no. Come on, why couldn't I? Oh my goodness, why am I so bad at this game? I was really frustrated. I felt like I should be so much better at Minecraft so I could put on more of a show for you guys, but I was just doing so badly. I calmed myself back down, and as I slowly bolted back to the stronghold, instead of trying to be impressive, this time I decided to just handle the dragon the way I'm comfortable with. I bowed down the end crystals with surprisingly good accuracy, and once all the end crystals were destroyed, I started killing the dragon. I died one more time during the dragon fight, but I didn't get angry this time and I just jumped back in to kill the ender dragon. I did it! Man, if the dragon fight was this hard, I'm scared to think of how hard the warden is gonna be. After ending the ender dragon, I made my way to the island gateway and pearled in. Hopefully I don't have to go out too far for an end. Oh yes! It was one of the smallest end cities I'd ever seen, but it had an airship, so it was fine. I towered up to the airship, then grabbed my wings. I finally had an elytra, but the other armor I got from the end city wasn't that good, so I flew to find another one. The warden can literally two-shot netherite armor, so I really needed good gear to fight it. I was hoping that the end cities would give me good enough armor, but after flying around and finding 2 more, I still didn't get what I needed. Since I didn't get the loot I needed to defeat the warden from the end cities, my current objective is to get full prop 4 diamond armor. Then I spent the next hour or so enchanting, then flying into the nether to mine quartz and returning to enchant. I also spent some time looking for diamonds because I didn't find any diamond pants or a diamond helmet in the end city. This reminds me of when I spent 10 hours mining diamonds. I really enjoyed mining diamonds from this massive cave, however, right as I finished mining diamonds, I found this. Oh, I actually found it. As I stared into the deep dark, curiosity got the best of me and I started to explore. I mined a bit of scope before leaving back to the surface. I of course made sure to mark down the coordinates because I'd be back soon. I surfaced near a jungle biome, so I decided I'd look for a few jungle mobs while I was around. I'm sorry, little dream parrot. I later found an ocelot, but after searching for a while, I couldn't find a panda, so I decided to just head back home. After making some diamond pants, I decided it was time to stop dilly-dallying and knock out the remaining mobs on my list. First up, the snow golem. I finally found some snow far out, so after stealing a pumpkin from this pillager outpost, I made a snowman. Then killed the snowman. After that, I spotted a fox minding its own business, then killed it. Later, I found a bamboo forest and owned a panda before finding a mushroom biome over the ocean. I cooped the grass the mushroom, then found an ocean monument, so I dug in and quashed a guardian and elder guardian. Next up, I found some more cold biomes which had polar bears and strays for me to dispatch. I finally found a donkey outside of a village, but didn't immediately kill it because I also needed to kill a mule. So I tamed it, then had it mate with the horse and I might as well kill the horse too. I still needed to kill the pillage mobs like the Vindicator, Ravager, Evoker, and Vex. So I killed the Illager captain for bad omen, then flew over to a village to get a raid going. I vindicated some Vindicators, ravaged some Ravagers, Vexed some Vex, and finally evoked some Evokers from light. No, the zombie took my totem! I still got 3 totems out of the raid, which would hopefully come in handy during the warden fight. I was also able to kill a zombie villager and a phantom during the raid. This checked off all the mobs except for a regular llama and the skeleton horse. Hopefully I'll get a thunderstorm soon. In the meantime, my armor took a lot of damage from the raid, so I headed back into the nether to collect levels to repair it. I also finally killed a zombie piglin as well as a zoglin while there, leaving the wither as the last nether mob. I flew to that nether fortress, but because it generated underground and in a waste biome, I could barely find any wither skeletons. So instead of wasting time flying around here, I flew around the nether looking for another fortress before eventually finding one. At first, my luck was awful. I ran around the fortress killing tons of wither skeletons, but I couldn't get a single skull. This one drops a skull. Nope. But then, finally, after 10 minutes, I got my first one. Yes! And then I got the other two shortly after. Next, I fought the wither in the middle of a village. After killing the wither and thus every nether mob, I threw a few ender pearls to spawn an endermite and killed all the end mobs, leaving only one left. Well, actually 3, but I couldn't find a llama and skeleton horses only spawn in thunderstorms, so for now, it was time to take on the warden. My heart started thumping in my chest just from thinking about it. This was going to be the toughest mob I'd faced yet. I brewed a few potions to help me defeat this impossible foe, but I couldn't help but think I was missing something. I maxed out my gear, crafted golden apples, and even made more potions, but eventually, not wanting to waste any more time, I grabbed my shulker boxes, then flew off to find the deep dark biome. When I arrived, I drank a night vision potion so I could see clear. I looked around for more scope to see if I could find some more, but it seemed like it was only this small area. I knew there had to be a larger section somewhere, so I got to mining. After a few minutes, I found a larger spread of deep dark. Ooh, I must be getting closer. And then as I continued mining, ooh, diamonds! I found the deep dark. I drank another night vision potion, then began to explore. I knew ancient cities had amazing loot hidden, so before fighting the warden, I wanted to find some of it. I carefully snuck around the ancient city, mining shriekers and looting chests. Swift sneak! This is why I brought that anvil. I also may have set off a few shriekers. Dang it. Oh, looks like we're good. Oh my gosh, yes! I am so glad I checked up here before opening that chest. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced. My heart was racing. I went back to loot that chest, and I'm glad I did because it had another 2 enchanted golden apples in it. I kept swift sneaking around, breaking shriekers, looting chests, summoning another warden. Then after a while... Alright, I think I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. Is it good? Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh my goodness. Lava. Oh, it takes so many hits. Oh yes, I did it. Yes. With the warden down, that left only 2 more mobs to kill. I finally found a llama on the way back to my base, which only left the skeleton horse. I sat around for hours waiting for a thunderstorm before finally... Come on, where's the skeleton horse? Come on! I couldn't find one. It was barely even thundering. However, I kept searching. Please be a skeleton horse. Come on, where is it? Dang it, no skeleton horse here either. But before I knew it, man, I don't feel like waiting for another thunderstorm, so I guess I failed the challenge. I mean, this kinda looks like a skeleton horse.